Hi guys, Mr. Rain here, and this video is going to be a summarized tutorial of the Jurassic World Challenge map. Now, this is actually taking us back to the old mechanics, as you can see, the monorail, and I had a load of fun doing it. Now, the reason why I'm not doing a full playthrough again is because it's just balls easy. There's no tricks and traps, there's no secret mechanics like the last one where your buildings had to be inside the paddocks. This is just straight, here's a map, build us a park, get 5 stars. So I'm just going to go through quickly. Well, not quickly, I'm just going to go through what I've done, what I would do differently, and as well as what is coming up at the same time. And I'm just going to take you through, as you can see, the bottom right hand corner, 4.3 stars. I'm going to take you through the next 0.7 stars to get the 5 stars in the end, is what I'm trying to say. So, for starters, I would actually build this viewing gallery and this tour ride kind of in the same position over here. So I can use these amenities over here for the entrance to the park as well as the ride for this actual paddock, because as you can see here, these are not full and they're never going to get full unless I put something massive over here. These should be combined with the amenity, with the shows or attractions over there. So build pretty much combine these with this area as well. There's no need to split them up like I have here. And if you look in the description, guys, I've got a list of all the dinosaurs I've got in each of the paddocks, but I can go through them quick sticks here. The NODOSAURUS, the STRUTHIOMIMUS, the CORYTHOSAURUS I've got in here as well somewhere, there we go, as well as the APATOSAURUS I've got. Now those 4 animals are they 4? Let me just have a look at my notes over here. Paddock 1, Struthis, CORYTHOSAURUS, APATOSAURUS, and NODOSAURUS. Yeah, they all are good to have together because they chow the same food. Well, majority of them eat the same food, and that's what it comes down to in the end, is having space for them to actually eat. And a lot of them are going to have the humble trait, so they're going to require less area or less territory needs. Okay, let's move down here now. This is where I kind of made my second area. And what I would do differently now, there's a paddock, well, obviously a lagoon here. I've only got 1 Tylosaurus in there, and the rest are the Plessies. Now, they have changed this, whereas before, the Plessie, if you look on the top left, it does like the Plesiosaurus, the Tylosaurus. Normally, they would just be eaten by him. Now, they've changed the mechanics. A lot of these dinosaurs can cohabitate with other dinosaurs. In the previous, before the update, you could never cohabitate any sauropod with any other sauropod. In the first game, you could, but not this one. Now, the Brachiosaurus can go with a whole lot of them. The APATOSAURUS can go with the Brachiosaurus, as you can see there. So they have mixed it up a bit, which is a lot better. This over here, I've got your amenities, I've got your attractions. Now, if you can see here, I've got 750, 750, 750. So those shops are absolutely full. And which means there's actually some wasted attraction here. There's no need to put a single other fish in here because I've got the max amenities. There's no need to put more appeal here. The appeal's never going to be an issue when it comes to these kind of things. So potentially what I would do with this is move this lagoon a little bit off, further away from the back, and actually have another set of amenities behind here. So we're not actually wasting this wasted appeal. So have 2 areas of amenities and viewing galleries and stuff like that, hotels, the whole little village, like I call it. Have another one on this side, and utilize the extra appeal you get for that. So obviously, again, I've got the dedicated ranger station. Sorry, guys, I'm dealing with COVID at the moment. It's not too brutal, but my mind's a bit jelly. So I've got the paleomedical here. I've got the response facility dedicated just to that. You definitely want to have that. And of course, this one over here, the same thing, and these are dedicated for this long paddock over here. I've started doing that. I've started doing their own dedicated ones for every paddock that I do, maybe 2 or 3 paddocks, smaller ones. I'll have 1 paleomedical, 1 of these. What I've also done is I've put a ranger station here, and I've named it Spare. So if I'm in the middle of a storm and I'm trying to search for something, I look over here and I go, okay, the spare one right there. Because all these guys, they're going to be assigned to post, and they're not going to have anything left. They won't be able to have any slots open to do jobs. So I like to actually have a separate one that's not used for anything at all. I don't even put any upgrades on it because they're not actually scanning or anything. Maybe put the storm defense on there now that I think of it. But yeah, I just have a spare one there so I can repair all the stuff. And over here is going to be the staff building, staff room, expedition center, other staff centers, and power supply and stuff like that, all the way along here, out of the way, where we don't need to get involved with the customers. So as you can see here as well, the shops are not full. So what I'm doing here is not ideal. I would need something else this side over here, like I'm doing here over here, but this will be too far away. That's why I said in the beginning, this should definitely be hooked up with this and put your tours and stuff over there. Okay, so over here, like I said, you wanted some extra amenities down there, but obviously not within reach of that. Then over here, this is the paddock I built next. I've got, like my previous playthrough, I've got the CARNOTAURUS right there and the MAJUNGASAURUS. They are quite well, they do quite well together. And over here, again, I've got my amenities and everything, my little village set up. But as you can see, very, very much distant from the maximum. And I always planned to have other things in the middle, and I was always going to kind of combine this with a new attraction over here. So the second I put, and I'll explain this in a second what's going there, it'll increase these. But I haven't done a very good job of making sure these amenities are full, but I've kind of future-proofing them. So I changed them to large ones. As long as they're making a profit now, it doesn't matter. And I'm going to put dinosaurs in here. And as you can see, I've got 3 here with tour rides. So I'm going to be able to get these shops a little bit more full over here. And again, each area has their guest attraction with the different modules, so they're not duplicated. And again, over here, I've got my ranger station and my paleomedical for these 2 paddocks over here, and just these 2. And even that's pushing it a bit. The second you're able to get a second vehicle, that's something that I would do instantly. Excuse me, I need that. That's what I would do immediately, is to get the second vehicle, and then your dinos will be absolutely fine. Same kind of thing here in this paddock. Let me just get my notes over here. I've got the CAMARASAURUS, BRACHIOSAURUS, OLOROTITAN, and STEGOSAURUS. I've just put the Steggies in here at the end. Let me just see how they're doing. He's lonely, but as you can see, the 83% is going up. So I've done this as well. Those particular dinosaurs, and again, you can check the description for them, because they have similar eating habits. The OLOROTITAN and the STEGOSAURUS have similar eating habits. It's just the Steggy will have some ground fruit, I think it is as well. Ground fruit, yeah. The forest is still exploring. So those dinosaurs go very well together, and there's 4 species bang right there. 4 species in the first one, 2 species over here, and we're going to have 3 more species in these ones. Maybe I'm actually going to combine Baryonyx and the SUCHOMIMUS over there. They go very well together. And that takes us back to the beginning. As you can see, I've extended this paddock all the way down here just to make sure there's enough feeding and make sure all these guys are happy. But like I said before, guys, this is pretty straightforward, not a difficult one to do at all. And let's keep going. Let's unpause this and crack on. So I've had to turn the volume way down, because you can't hear the commentary. So over here, I have my Steggies, which are being airlifted out. And as we speak, I've got my next one, which is the Pyroraptor. And I'm going to put him right there. And then I've got the Dinosaurus, I think it is. I can't pronounce it. That is going to go next. And if you look at him, he is down here, creepy-looking feathery bastard. This one, his claws remind me of Freddy. But as you can see here, his appeal is monstrous. 1,222. I mean, that's almost the same as a T-Rex. But as you can see, incubation per egg is 2,100,000. So what I've done in the description, at this stage of the game where I'm kind of 4 or 3.5, 4, 4.2 stars, you want to try and find a cheaper incubation. That's why I've got 1 scientist slot free, and I'm desperately looking for a cheaper incubation. Not synthesis, incubation. Incubation is a brutally expensive feature later game when you start putting out the more high appeals. So, like I said, I do have this open spot over here because I'm kind of searching for a, because I'm searching for a cheaper incubation. Lots of faster incubations, just not cheap incubations. So I'm going to speed this up, lacquer now, and we've got the Pyroraptor coming in there. Then afterwards over here, I think I'm going to have the Therizinosaurus. Yeah, that works. We're going to slow that down. That guy reminds me of Seth Farlane. Tommy doesn't look like Seth Farlane. Seth MacFarlane, should I say. But here we go. Expedition fossils sold illegally. Okay. Terminate. That's... Ooh, look at this. I've never seen this before. Terminate the thief's contract and seize the money they received from the legal sale. Gain 650. Lose Kathleen Hume. Lose fossils. Lose 100,000. The chance scientists will get into more trouble. See, I don't know. She's got 511 skills. You know what? You're done. Now, I thought I was going to lose her. I don't want to keep... Oh, yeah, that's someone else. Okay, so I desperately need... I'm going to go for a welfare specialist now because that was the one I've kind of missing out. Cheaper synthesis, sure. That can also help a lot. I think I'm going to go for cheaper synthesis and then wait. Genetic specialist, faster synthesis, possibly for cheaper expedition, faster treatment. Damn it. I need... if you look at my scientists at the top, my highest welfare is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... With 3 scientists, 11 is my highest one, and the more powerful dinosaurs, the more popular dinosaurs will have 12 and above welfare requirements. So I do need welfare, but at the same time, I want it to be cheap, although the money is not exactly scarce at the moment. I'm going to go for the welfare specialist. Let's make sure they are, yeah, they're good. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so we're going to do the welfare. We'll hire her. And I kind of want to do the cheaper synthesis and just kind of look out for a... wait, do I have a cheaper synthesis already? I've got faster synthesis. No, generalist, welfare specialist. I think I want to go for cheaper synthesis until I can find a cheaper incubation. And if you look at the money situation now, 581. I mean, and that's 88% up on last time. And having a look at the profits over here, these guys are all happy as pig and poo. And I need 2 million for my 5th star. And we're going to be gunning towards that very, very quickly now. I have 2 dead dinos. So the Struthios are dying off at the moment. So every now and again I'll just come back here and, as you can see, pump out a little pack of them, if you will. Pack, troop, flock, yeah, herd. And my steggies are still popping out here, so I've got to keep track, make sure they're still happy when they're coming down here. Let's see if they're still okay. Yeah, they're still super fine. Everyone's happy. Everyone's happy right there. Okay, so let's have a look at the... oh, nothing yet. I need this guy to come back. Is he still going? Did I do that already? Cheap expeditions and faster... I thought I had faster expeditions, but it's okay. Let's put some more scientists in there to narrow down. I could have sworn I had some Pyroraptor fossils. I guess I don't. I must have done it already. Alright, let's see what's next. I feel I've still got lots of cash, so let me get researching on the next dinosaurs. Always thinking 2 or 3 paddocks ahead. There's my SUCHOMIMUS. 2 million for that sucker. So we do actually have cheaper research down there, so I'm definitely going to wait for that. It'll take off 30%. It'll take it down to 1.3 million. And that is definitely worth the wait. So, yes, everything's on track. What about research? I just redid all the amenity modules. I did the upgraded modules, and I went through all the amenities, so they are maxed out. They've all got the best things that they can be. I just need to remove that from my research list. The next was the power station upgrades. Don't need it. And the staff center, I guess I could do that. But at this stage of the game, you know, I'm managing as it is. Let's see over here. Storm defense. I mean, wouldn't mind the storm defense, but there's no point in having that until I've unlocked the second slot, because I'm not going to take away the slots that are on there immediately. So if we have response facility, extra vehicle, paramedical facility, additional vehicle, again, not essential at all to get those. What about this? That's task scheduling, unless it opens up another slot. Yeah, there it is there. So it's the last one that you can get. So at the moment, I might go for that, but there's no need for it. And I like just doing these patterns. There's only one more pattern to do, and I will do him. Let's just do that. Bang. Then that's all done. And the sickness, again, I've got all the inoculations except for that one. And the piscivores, which is what we're going to need, a piscivore feeder, actually. That'll be top of the list because we want SUCHOMIMUS and the Baryonyx. Ooh, 3 dead dinos now. These guys are dropping like flies. Or dropping like Mimusi? I don't know. One of those. Okay, guys, I do apologize again if I'm clearing my throat a bit. It's I'm quite stuffy, but it's not as bad as the COVID used to be, so soldiering through it. I do apologize for that. So let's have one more look, because there's a lot of guys being dropped off here. And they are panicking, but you know, I can handle panicking. They look so awesome. Look at him. Beautiful thing. I love that random. Look at these spikes. They're so cool, man. He's still getting in there. Can we do the piscivore feeder? Because that's the last thing we're going to need. And then it's just straight road. So, yeah, we're going to do that. Yeah. Do that. Yeah, we'll do that. And then it's just going to be waiting for the Pyroraptor. Guess I'm complaining lack of space. That is not the truth. My space is lacquer, as you will see here. No crowding. Oh, some crowding there. I have upgraded the pathway. I mean, I can't just make all of this the main thoroughfare, as you can see there. Now it's maxed. I just must have missed that little corner. Is that another dead dino? Oh, is that a storm coming in? These guys all go orange when there's a storm coming in. So we're going to save. And again, I'm going to touch wood when I say this, but in this whole new, since I've downloaded this game and started doing the extra DLC, as well as this, which isn't part of the latest DLC, but still the new challenge maps, I haven't had a single hurricane. Not a single hurricane has come through on Jurassic difficulty, so I'm okay with that. let's see what we're doing next. We're going to be doing this, but we might as well do it in that order. As you can see, I could just use the guys that are... Now I want to scroll to the right until it says spare facility. There you go. Let's get you down here. Repairing that. And on your way, you could repair that. So let's do this. And then that. And you're coming down for that. Good. And then over here, there's other guys down here I can use. And they're just kind of sitting around because they are dedicated to the lagoon. And that is absolutely fine. There we go. That seems to be covered. There we go. And we're going to fast forward. Oh, we actually got Pyroraptor. Oh, he's done. So let's see if we can get him out. Yep, he's going to be finished. Faster extraction, go. And this page I still can't do incubations. I'll have to fire someone. Maybe save and fire someone. Hold on, that guy is 5,000 a month. Faster expeditions. I mean, yeah. For the next couple of guys, I'm going to have to keep her. Okay, so everyone is good. I didn't even close the... didn't even close the damn thingies. The shelter, or open the shelters, technically. Okay, so the piscivores are now done, so I can make this water area bigger. And the Pyroraptor is going to be done in a second. I'm just going to pause that for a second because I'm doing something else. I'm going to need enough area here for the food. I might have to do some other constraints. Although that's probably big enough for the food. I could always move the rock. That'll be fine. And over here, yeah, we could get something in there. They prefer water anyways. Okay, Mr. Pyroraptor. This is why I said the incubate or the synthesis or incubation can be cheaper. Let's have a look at his intolerance. He's going to be on his own. You know, I'm going to always leave the first batch like that. Let's have a look here. So, intolerant, and this is going to be attacking ranger teams and stuff. I'm not too worried about that. As you can see, all the modifications go on trying to take away their intolerances. But we're just going to do this. As you can see, the initial synthesis is not expensive at all, 300k. So the cheaper synthesis is never a good option to have. But the incubation is where the money comes pouring out, and that's what I want to have to see here. I mean, I've got 6 million. I want to see how much this is. Is it still going for 6? Yeah, 617. I don't think I've ever been that high before in my life. So we're going to go back to normal speed there, and we're going to see now what this is. So you see, this is where the issues come. They're all going to be intelligent. And when it comes to the intelligent trait here, actually I'm okay. I think I'll be okay. Because over here, I had to keep resynthesizing dinosaurs until I got ones that didn't have the intelligent trait. Because this was built here with the pathways. That's the pathways they're going to be eating people. So over here, I'm okay with the intelligent trait there because next to them is going to be carnivores. And they're not going to be breaking out of each other's cages to be doing that. So, look at that. If I select them all, 2.7 million. So, what I'm going to do here, just out of interest, you know what? I could just do it. I'm just going to do it. Screw it. Let's do it. No, don't rename it, John. Let's do that. So, we need... You know, I'll be honest, this whole thing at the top over here, I never used in my entire life. Didn't ever use the Jurassic World 1, haven't used it in Jurassic World 2, except for the last 2 maps. Like, if you need welfare, on the bottom right it says welfare. On the top, if you use the D-pad and go across and go to welfare, it's going to have the highest ones at the top. If you want logistics, that's going to be the highest logistics over there, which is not too high. And if you've known that and you're going, oh, you idiot, I've known forever, this is one of the things I've never done, never seen. So... that is the way it is. So cheaper synthesis, I should have done that before, but it's only 300k, so I'm not even phased about that. Right, we're going to get our Pyroraptor in there, and then after that, we want, we did do our SUCHOMIMUS. Is that over here? Dimorphodon, Ichthyosaurus, Baryonyx. Yes, we want him. But do we have Megalosaurus, Baryonyx? Okay, we might as well do Baryonyx. I just want to make sure the Baryonyx is going to be super happy with... where's Barry? There you are. He likes the Compsognathus and SUCHOMIMUS. Okay, so we're definitely going to do Baryonyx and SUCHOMIMUS in there, like I was saying before. Let's do that. Go. So cheap expeditions, fast expeditions, and I normally do positive input with them as well, but that's going to be fine. Let's make sure there's nothing on there. And now it's just a matter of waiting for these to to come back. So this is where I might do some skipping, guys, because that's all we're literally doing now is waiting for this. We are waiting for the incubation, and oh, that's a lot of Pyroraptors coming our way now. Fantastic. Then we're going to activate this. And let's see what happens here. Again, on all the guys, you must make sure you go as far to the left as possible, so it's only 50 meters between vehicle. And over here, there's vehicles. As you can see, the pathway goes all the way through these. But as you can see, I'm on 4.8 stars. There's no way I'm going to need even half of that. But I want to fast forward because I want to see these O's. These are the new guys. Awesome. Hello there, you feathery bastard. So you want your open space? Forest. We're going to need a little bit of forest here, looks like, hey? Ooh, Baryonyx. We're going to... No, we're not going to pause ever again. Let's just go with the Baryonyx right here. That one over there. Good. Fast expeditions, and that's it, really. Oh, my guys are busy. So 1 minute 48 is fine. And we're going to wait for that. So what the hell was just happening there? And then what I had planned to do for this one over here was the Dinosaurs. Yeah, so that's going to be 2 million an egg. But I don't think that's going to be possible, or I won't need it. Let's have a look. So we have the full genome of the Baryonyx, one of my favorite dinosaurs in the whole game. Hands down. Not because my closest friend in the world is called Barry. It's got nothing to do with that. Let's see. So the thirst, I'm not too worried about thirst. This one over here is always going to be max on this whole game. That's the only downside to this whole map, is that every dinosaur that you have, well, that I've seen, will have a 100% fussy trait. So we have one more modification available. What I want to do is high tolerance for poor environmental needs. We definitely don't need that. We want to be able to overlap, but at the same time we want them to be humble. So let's go with the overlap, the tolerance. And then we're going to go craft. Did I just say craft? Yeah. We're going to have to wait for our guys to come back, because as you can see, we do not have enough. What do we have here? I just had, what do you mean I had one of these?
I think you'll feel the same.
Oh, that's a bit weird, hey? Didn't take note of that. Okay, well, we'll do that again if you want me to. Jeez, like it. Alrighty. Let's keep going. Our guys are going to be checking on them very soon. Go, so go. Piscivores. Yeah, we're going to need to do that anyway. And let's see. So we've got the Baryonyx, or SUCHOMIMUS right there. And we do have the big fella. I might do that one, actually. He's a 5 mil. But like I was saying before, I'm not entirely certain we're going to need to do all of these, being on 4-point-something stars. And if we have a look at this, Ceratosaurus, we're going to wait for another one because no rush there. He was down here somewhere, Deinonychus. Okay, so we have quite a few things on the go. We are getting the SUCHOMIMUS, we're incubating. STRUTHIOMIMUS is also finished incubating. But first, the Baryonyx. So let's have a look here. Intelligent, intelligent, aggressive, and intelligent, aggressive. See, dislikes and threatens all other species. So we literally can't have that because he's going to be with someone else. That's our plan. So we're going to start off with one. We are going to do this, and then we're going to see what the min population is for him. And this will take down our species penalty. Let's see. Baryonyx. Yeah, 1 is fine. Okay, 4.6 stars. We're just going to have a quick check at our guests. They're all totally fine. The as you can see, potential, the appeal is 102%. That's fine. We've got species target as well, 14 of 20. So that's going to need to go up. But what we need is their money per minute. So the more dinosaurs we put in here, the more monies we're going to get. But we have to put amenities near them. So Baryonyx, let's get you in there as well. Now where I'm putting these guys, there isn't technically amenities close by. So it's not really doing much putting them there. What I can do is have a look at the amenities. As you can see, they're desperately needed over here, and also mainly drink. So we're going to do that. We're going to slap down some large amenities, smack bang right there. Aquarium will take up to 47, so this is going to push us over definitely what we need. And I can do the same on the other side. So yeah, again, I could have done this a lot sooner. But to be honest, I was just enjoying playing on this map because of all the new updates and all the new mechanics. It was nice to get back to like the monorail. Every time I say that, it reminds me of The Simpsons. But yeah, it was nice. And a very easy map. I know this video is probably not going to get a lot of views because it's not difficult. But for the interest of continuity, I want to make sure I do all of them and do them in order as well. So 30, 47, yeah, this is going to push me probably way over what I need. Okay, we're going to start again. If you look at the bottom right, we're going to have a lot of guys here. 4.7. It's going to pop up. I could do more on the other side. Let's see what we got here. Is it going to go up again? We have 1.88, so 120 roughly. These guys are okay still. And in here... No, I don't want to go in there. We want to go to the fossils. And bang, bang, SUCHOMIMUS 13. There we go. Oh, we can go a bit more. And we can do 3 just for the hell of it. Not that it's going to be necessary. Here we go. He was still busy, I think. Oh no, you guys don't want to fight. Don't fight. Why can't we all just get along? I was just a little tough clap. 4.9 stars. Come on, baby. Putting that guy down. Probably is going to push me over the max. What are we on here now? 1965. So I need the smallest amount. If I just put one amenity down here, it's going to push me over. I don't think these are going to move. Oh, there was a 34. Just do this quickly and I won't leave it on pause because this could just pop as I'm doing this. Oh, there was a 38. It is 38. Let's see a little bit more. 31. Yeah, that's going to make it a bit more. Do we have anything else? Nothing there. And we'll do the last one here. 37. Nope. Let's fast forward and see if it comes. SUCHOMIMUS genome. There we go. 5 stars.
This is how we win.
I thought as much.
Well,
there we have it, guys. Like I said before, it's an easy level. 6 hours, 4 minutes. That's just 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 hours under par, which is I can definitely do it better. Again, I know what I did wrong, and I know what I wouldn't do now. I'll definitely make these amenities closer together, and not get so far ahead of myself. To focus more on one paddock and focus on any amenities you put down. Focus on maxing out those amenities before I go off and do like 5 other paddocks, because I think what's going to come in the future. So all this over here was absolutely pointless. All the time I spent on that because of how quickly this popped up. So I think what I'm taking away from this playthrough is I did learn something, and that was to well, officially the start, whenever I start any map, I'm going to make sure the first amenities I put out is combined with the first tour and the first showcase, the first attractions and the first paddock, and have that all together. And these guys would have been maxed out completely if I had them all together, because over here I've got 2 sets. So that's what I'm taking away from this playthrough, is to make sure I maximize the amenities, max out the amenities before moving on. And knowing the appeal of the Tylosaurus and stuff like that, these guys can now be with the smaller dinos. So I mean, I did 1 batch of those guys and 1 batch of this guy, and these shops were maxed the entire time. So I feel if I had to start this again, I would put a large lagoon in the center of this, and then bang, that's all you're going to need. Amenity on this side, amenity on this side, and amenity on this side, and then have a paddock this way as well. So either way, your amenities are going to be filled with customers from this, as well as the lagoon over there. But guys, if you want to join the Discord group, you can email me from the description, and lots of awesome people in there, lots of tips have been given for these playthroughs. I'm going to get cracking on the next challenge as well. And if you are enjoying the content, guys, pretty please smash that like button for me. It really helps the channel. So I want to say thanks for watching. I want to catch you on the next one.